All right, so let's go a little bit more advanced with this one. Oh, Desmos is telling me to vote. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna look at an advanced quadratic example. All right, and here we go. 3x squared equals 5x plus 2. 3x squared equals 5x plus 2. What makes this more advanced? The fact that the a value is not 1. That is simply the only thing. So I'll go ahead and tell you, the only thing tougher about this practice is that the a value is no longer 1. You'll have to think about it a little bit more when you're factoring. I encourage you to use the AC method, use the box, and factor. All right, important to be good at factoring. So I'm going to do follow the same process. First, I'm going to set my quadratic equal to 0, right? So I can see a, b, and c in standard form. All right, 3x squared minus 5x minus 2. I just subtracted both terms to the left side. Now it's equal to 0. Now I get to factoring. All right, to make a long story short, the factors of that quadratic are 3x plus 1 and x minus 2. All right, and now we have a one more slight difference, and really it's not a difference. It's just a slightly more complicated. For example, with x minus 2, we can very quickly see the 0 or the solution. We know that x equals 2. All right, 2 will make that factor equal to 0. So that's a piece of cake, and we have it written right here. X equals 2. With 3x plus 1, not so much, because for example, the number negative 1 does not make that factor equal to 0. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, plus 1 is negative 2. Doesn't work. All right, so we need to set 3x plus 1 equal to 0 and actually solve that two-step equation. It's a two-step linear equation, piece of cake. 3x plus 1 equals 0, so I'm going to subtract 1 to both sides. So I have 3x equals negative 1. All right, no big deal. Now I divide by 3. So my final answer is x equals negative 1/3. So with these, you're going to get some answers that are rational. Well, all of our answers were rational. Some answers that are fractions. Okay, so that's about it. My two solutions are negative 1/3 and x equals 2. If I get a little curious, I can double check these, right? I could evaluate with Desmos, for example. I could say 3 times, let's say negative 1/3 quantity squared. What is it? Minus 5 times negative 1/3, and then minus 2. All right, minus 2, and double check. It says it's equal to 0. So very good. So that means that is one of my solutions, right? I could also verify it with the very first step to make sure that it's equal to 5x plus 2, but I'm just going to use the standard form. I can check the value of 2. So let's replace that. Let's evaluate with 2. All right. 3 times 2 squared minus 5 times 2 minus 2 equals 0 as well. So both of my answers are correct. Those are the two correct values for that quadratic equation. That's fantastic. And that is all you need to know for solving these more advanced quadratic equations. All right, same process. Set it equal to 0, factor, and use the zero product property to find the solutions. And that is it.